most impressive.
First is that TAA is considered a top 3 player in the world, but this is his first time. I mean, how that should affect you, where everybody thinks you're gonna run the table, go all the way, but you're kind of new to this, really.
Yeah, I mean, they both are. That's the thing about this, is they're both so new to this. TAA, though, having so much success in our monthly finals. You heard he's gotten 1, 2, and 3. He was the second person to win our golden ticket. He was able to 4-0 Mohamed Light, I believe, in our finally monthly finals.
Wow, and that Valkyrie getting the swing off, and that Archer Queen placed perfectly. I think Ryley was trying to catch it with the P.E.K.K.A, keep his fisherman alive, but not the case. TAA, off to a great start.
Interesting deck here. AQ with Miner and Valk, AC.
Yeah, how does Ryley want to stop this? The Rage is going to get a lot of value. I mean, we discuss it a lot, but I love that the Rage got changed to do damage. It feels like such a healthy card now.
Both of these guys clearly thinking about that Mamba P.E.K.K.A. Both of them running guards. Bomber also a really great response to P.E.K.K.A.
Last card for Ryley should be the E-Spirit.
Is this just like a Miner control, like a facelifted version at the top of the screen?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the last card should be Poison, Log, Mortar. But at the same time, that's not going to happen.
Could be Poison Log or like Inferno, too. You know?
Yeah, there we go. There's going to be some variation that we haven't really been seeing all that often.
Yeah, players have been a lot less predictable thus far throughout the day than I think we were expecting. More Lava Hound than we had expected, and more varying versions of P.E.K.K.A decks. We have not seen any Goblin Giant. I know everyone's going to yell at me now that I said it. He's going to start showing up. I'm sorry. There's the Tesla. And it really does just look like a version of Miner Poison Control, but still 2 more cards to see.
Goblin Stein taken out fully. Mamba P.E.K.K.A very healthy right now, and that's going to be a great Ice Spirit. Although he stops the Bomber in its tracks.
Wow, the timing there. Pretty much perfect when you talk about what you needed that Valkyrie to accomplish. Cleans everything up, no damage in. This tower right here is the only one that's been touched by a couple of Miners. 2856 to 2 very healthy towers, and that Archer Queen is going to be a menace for Ryley if he does not have anything to do. And I said it, I did it. I literally, it wasn't even Goblin, it wasn't even the Goblin Giant before I said it. It was a different card.
Yeah, and this is a very cool deck. I really like it. It's so heavy, though. You get into such awkward cycles. P.E.K.K.A, 7 Elixir, Goblin Giant, 6. The Goblin Stein, 5 Elixir, and you still need to activate those abilities. He's really just trying to wait for double Elixir, wait for triple Elixir to start his pushes, and that's exactly what's happened. He's only given up 200 HP worth of damage, and he's really in the driver's seat, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, because you know, as this game goes on, it's going to be incredibly overwhelming for TAA. You know, when you're running decks like this, there are very, very little margins for error.
TAA showcasing the Zap. And I mean, the last card, it just has to be Poison. And I really like that. You don't want to use the guards, the Bomber, whatever it is. You want to just get more offense on the board. It's now double Elixir, get aggressive, and that's exactly what Ryley's doing.
Yeah, I mean, you think about how much time has passed, and it's like Ryley just did that one little attack, and now he's behind by just a hair. So, I mean, that's really what it comes down to. When you're running something like Miner Control, and that's the only way you're getting damage, your defense has to be perfect, and you've got to continue to get those Miners on the tower. He's got to utilize that 3-card cycle, but it's so tough when you have to worry about these P.E.K.K.A s.
Yeah, and right here, wow, Goblin Curse.
Wow.
Last card for TAA.
That was not on my 2024 World Finals bingo card, but I gotta tell you, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how he's going to stack it. The Ice Spirit plus Zap plus Goblin Curse. He has a lot of answers, a lot of cheap answers. It's just going to be kind of how quickly he can cycle to these Evo Valks to help out with his defense. But that's a lot of chip damage. That tower all the way down to 2285, and Ryley takes a massive, massive lead.
Well, TAA's really looking for like Skellies or Goblins or something like that to be picking up his Miner. The guards make it a lot more frustrating and make that Curse a lot less impactful. You see right there, Curse is in, Zap is in. Now the Goblins are down. So much time has already passed. There's no scare factor. There's no shock factor there. It's just control, control, control as TAA here is setting up SimCity.
Yeah, I mean, 3 Teslas, it's not going to matter, though. I mean, it's just Ryley needs to place troops at the bridge for the next 25 seconds, and he's going to win.
Exactly what he's doing. Ryley doing a great job recognizing what's going on. Didn't give away a lot of damage in single, and now you can see TAA's face. There's no way to defend this, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a nice Game 1 win for the Canadian as Ryley takes his very first game of his very first World Finals.
Ryley and his coach have to feel so good because there's so many different variations. There's the E-Spirit variation, but no, instead he goes heavy on
pigeonholing yourself